and welcome to ABiQ's The Week That Was, August 7th, 2020. My name's Emil Rademeyer and I'll be your host for this episode. Central Africa, the Secretary of State for Planning in Angola announced that almost $450 million has been made available to various entrepreneurs through a credit support program. The aim is to help diversification and reduce the amount of imports of the country. Eastern Africa, Djibouti received grants worth more than $40 million from the African Development Bank to help support the national budget in aid of the government's efforts to battle COVID-19. Talks over the disputed Renaissance Dam between Ethiopia and the downstream governments of Egypt and Sudan stalled this week. Telkom Kenya announced that it has decided to cancel the planned merger with India's Bharti Airtel networks. No apparent reason for the decision has been offered other than a change in strategy. Last month, Telkom Kenya rolled out a rural internet service in collaboration with Google's parent Alphabet. The Mozambique government launched an international tender to construct a 220-kilometer, 400-kilovolt power line connecting Mozambique to Malawi. The government has already secured $127 million in backing for this project. The Cairo-based African Export-Import Bank provided $400 million to the Mozambique LNG project through loans and guarantees. A tender to develop Seychelles Port Victoria will be issued by the Seychelles Port Authority. The project will extend the current port by 230 meters. The project was approved by the cabinet and has secured $41 million in financing. Somalia announced that international flights will resume this week. Within days of appointing the board of directors for the newly formed Somali Petroleum Authority, the government announced that it is opening a licensing round for 7 offshore oil blocks. Northern Africa, Egypt and Greece established an exclusive economic zone for oil and gas drilling in the Mediterranean. This comes weeks after Libya and Turkey established a similar exclusive zone. The deal sets the sea boundary between the two countries and demarcates the exclusive economic zone. Libya's National Oil Corporation has called for the demilitarization of oil facilities in an effort to improve oil and gas production amidst an ongoing conflict. Tunisia's tourism sector has declined 56% as a result of the COVID-19. Southern Africa, Botswana's central bank announced that rough diamond exports dropped almost 70% in the second quarter of 2020. Exports declined to $293 million from $916 million the first quarter of the year. Namibia's competition board stopped the acquisition of Orongo cement by West China Cement. The board said that they were concerned about the lack of competition in the local market if the deal was approved. South African breweries announced that they cancelled the proposed $290 million investment in the South African beverage market as a result of the ban on liquor sales during the COVID-19 lockdown. Eskom, South Africa's power utility, seeks $221 million in damages over a coal deal. Eskom stated that previous executives and the Gupta family diverted funds as part of a coal supply agreement. With a surge in the price of gold, South Africa's goldfields forecast around a 300% increase in half-year profits. Western Africa, electricity generated in Nigeria reached a record 5,377 megawatts last week. This is 2.8 megawatts more than the previous record set 18 months ago. The East-West Road in the Niger Delta in Nigeria has received a further $51 million as additional funding from the federal government to complete the project. Thank you for watching ABiQ's The Week That Was. I hope to see you back next week. Goodbye.